Konnichiwa minasan, and welcome back to my channel. And for those of you who are new, hajimemashite, I am Reina Scully coming to you from Japan. Today's video is all about what it's like to stay in a hotel in Tokyo that only costs $46 a night. If you frequent Japan, you probably know of or have heard of Appa Hotel. It is a huge hotel chain in Japan, and if you're in a city, there's about a dozen of them per district, especially in somewhere like Tokyo. They are categorically what is known as a business hotel, which is intended for practicality and convenience rather than luxury, which means the rooms are highly functional but super small and perfect for traveling for work. Whenever I go to Tokyo for work or play, I try to stay at least one night because otherwise I feel like I'm hustling way too hard to get there and then hustling on my way back, and it's just too much and I'm not spry enough for that anymore. So I stayed at the Appa Hotel in Higashi Shinjuku Kabukicho, which is a 12-minute walk from the main Shinjuku station and only like a 3-minute walk from the Higashi Shinjuku metro station, so it's super convenient. So the price of one night at this hotel was only $46, and that's kind of crazy because it normally is about, I'd say, 60 to 80. I think it was just kind of a low season time that I happened to go. So it just really depends on the week, but still very cheap. The check-in time is strictly 3 p.m., but you can pay 1,000 yen, which is about 10 bucks to check in earlier. I am a cheapo, so instead I hung out in their little cafe next to their lobby and waited until 3 p.m. so I can check in. I do believe this is also where you can get served breakfast here for a pretty good price. I never do that though because, again, I'm cheap. Their cute little hibiscus drink I got though was really tasty. This hotel chain also caters to international travelers, and most of the staff are bilingual, so don't hesitate to speak in English. Even if the staff doesn't speak in English, everything is on a touchpad, and there are language options for, I believe, English, Chinese, Korean, and yep, that's it. Japanese as well. Duh. Now onto the room. It is 118 square feet or 11 square meters, and you'll see in a minute that it is pretty much entirely taken up by the bed. Your key card is needed to activate the electricity in your room, which is quite common in hotels like these. Actually, you need to use your key card in order to even use the elevator, and this specific one says that only guests are allowed to use the elevator, and there is a very serious camera inside of the elevator, so they will see if you try to sneak in a guest. Here is the desk, and here's this little path to your bed. I believe this is the double bed size according to the website, which is more than enough for me. I think my husband would even fit comfortably on there with me. You're provided a pajama robe kimono type thing, which might be a bit uncomfortable if you're not used to it. What's charming is they always leave an origami crane on top of your kimono robe pajama thingy. Everything is really nice and modern. The room temperature is controlled by a touchpad next to your bed, which also has lighting options and extra outlets for whatever you need to charge, like your phone. Something I really appreciate about Appa is that they have very, very good Wi-Fi, and it is complimentary with the room. You'd be surprised to see how many other hotels there are out there that don't offer Wi-Fi for free, or it's crappy, so this is a huge selling point for me. Now, the view isn't much, but I was on the 8th floor, so I'm sure it's more cityscape horizon picturesque-y on higher floors. I personally do not give a crap about the views, especially when I'm there for work, so this really just doesn't bother me at all. But on the flip side, I care very, very deeply about the bathroom situation. The best thing about Appa Hotel is that they are very clean. I've been to a bunch of hotels and a lot of the bathrooms smell kind of bad. I am very sensitive to smells. I hate the smell of mildewy water, and usually shower curtains are the culprit of that smell, and I hate it. It smells demonic to me. I can't stand it, and I have to take a bath. I love baths. I have to take one, so I cannot sit there and take one if it smells like ass mildew. But I've never had a smelly Appa room ever, like ever. Anyway, it comes with amenities like shower caps, toothbrushes, and toothpaste, Q-tips, soaps, what you'd typically find in business hotels. I like to bring my own cleansers and shampoos and whatnot, but they do have all of these ready for you as well. As I mentioned before, I love taking baths. It's my therapy. So especially when I'm working, I need to be able to take a long ass soak at the end of the day. I am super short. I'm only 5 feet tall, so this tiny egg-shaped tub is actually quite perfect for me. I can see how this is a little bit cramped for somebody who's taller though. Also, the faucet for the tub is also the faucet for the basin, so you just have to turn it when you want to fill the tub. There's always a hairdryer, extra tissues, and a laundry service option in each room, an electric kettle, mugs, and complimentary tea and coffee, and a mini fridge. I use the mini fridge like crazy. Whenever I go, I usually head to a konbini and just stuff the mini fridge with all the delicious konbini food. So yeah, again, I'm cheap. I don't want to go out and eat like by myself in a restaurant, you know? I like to sit in my room by myself, maybe eat in the tub while I take a bath because I'm a monster. There are other things like in-room massages for an additional cost, and there are also books and manga about the CEO of Appa, and I've never read them or anything. I just thought that it was kind of interesting that they would even have that. And finally, just some qualms about the room. It is obviously not perfect. How can it be? There are some minor blemishes here and there, but other than the curtain stain, the little marks on the wall, and the cup that was left in the corner of the fridge, there really isn't anything to complain about. I guess they could use another elevator. Checkout time is at 11 a.m. and since there's only one elevator, everybody checks out at the same time, and it takes a very, very long time to get back down to the lobby. This isn't really like a complaint. I just thought it was kind of bizarre for a hotel to only have one elevator. There are also no stairs that you can take other than the emergency stairs, and you can't open the emergency stairs or else the alarms go off. So yeah, only one elevator. That's not great. So that's it for my hotel tour of what a $46 a night hotel is like in Shinjuku, Tokyo. I just want to reiterate that it is not always that cheap. The price definitely fluctuates, but it is rarely over $100 a night there. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a like if you enjoyed it and found it informative. Do you think you'd be comfortable in this room, and do you think the price is worth the quality? Please let me know in the comments section below. And I hope this gives you another option for some nice, cheap, and savvy traveling in Tokyo. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. そんじゃまたね! There's a lot of Pikachus in my background. That's okay, right? It's a little weird that there's like a gap there, but whatever. Fuck it, right? Fuck it. It really bothers me that these guys are so low. Hold on a second. Okay, shh. I'm talking to the wind outside. Okay, let's do this. Shh, okay, be quiet. Now I'm too tall. Wow, I've never said that in my life. But then a bunch of the Pikachus get cut off. Fuck these Pikachu. What do you think? I don't know who I'm talking to. You? What's going on? I'm going crazy. Hey! Oh! Looks good? I don't know. Who cares, right? Yeah. Fuck it. Should I be further? I don't even know. I forgot how to shoot videos sitting down. Okay.